I was surprised it wasn't like this whoa thing. Both of these individually is worth over 500 calories. That was good, but I'll be honest. So today I'm going to try a Shamrock shake in the United States of America. Now me and Paul tried Shamrock shakes a little while ago on the channel.
Oh, look at that. That's a fancy looking one.
McDonald's. Ours don't look like that.
No, ours like cream and cherry.
They wear green in McDonald's.
Maybe on St. Patrick's Day. That green stuff, they look nice.
He's a stud. What's she eating at a... Oh! Shamrock Sunday!
They got rid of Sundays and they're throwing a Shamrock. Oh.
Everyone's wearing green.
That's a bit odd.
It doesn't look as appetizing as the one in the commercial.
Yeah, there's no cream or cherry.
It's all dripping all over it and my cup is all sticky.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can get the mint, no problem, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's minty, isn't it?
I love it!
That's mad.
There's no way to say this without it sounding...
Do you have to suck it really hard?
Yeah. Was it what you expected?
No, actually it's nicer than
I expected.
And obviously that was when I was in Ireland. And I'm told Ireland does not have the greatest Shamrock shakes. My friend Tammy, aka Wee Scottish Lass, she tried a Shamrock shake when she was over and she thought it was nice, but like wasn't super duper impressed. And to me, it was really nice. But also like I was surprised it wasn't like this whoa thing. But apparently here they're gonna be even better. So I'm excited to check it out.
It's funny how the same drink can look so wildly different depending on where you get it. The Irish Shamrock shake is a soft pastel green, like it's been gently kissed by a leprechaun, while the American one looks like it's been hit with a nuclear reactor of food colouring. And that's not an accident. Food laws in the EU and the US treat artificial additives very differently. Europe, including Ireland, has stricter regulations on artificial dyes, which is why our version is a little bit more subdued. The American shake, on the other hand, is practically glowing with its signature neon hue, thanks to liberal use of food dyes like Yellow 5 and Blue 1, colours that require warning labels in some European countries. But the differences don't stop at the shade. Some people swear the American version has a more intense mint flavour, possibly to match its eye-popping appearance. Meanwhile, the Irish one leans a little more subtle, more of a creamy vanilla with just a whisper of mint. So they say. I'm about to find out for myself. Either way, the general idea is that it's a leprechaun in a blender served up to you with a straw.
Okay, they didn't just have Shamrock shakes, they had a Shamrock Oreo? An Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. This is the Oreo Shamrock McFlurry, and you can really see the food colouring. I'm not gonna, maybe it wasn't mixed very well, or maybe that's how it's supposed to look. Let me know below in comments. The one I had in Ireland was not that green. And here is the McFlurry. Again, it is way greener than the one I had in Ireland. Is it supposed to be like equal green all the way down? I don't know. If you're wondering how much these bad boys will set you back, you are looking at the best part of $10 for both of them. This is the small, by the way, in America. Not as big as my head, but it's nearly as big as my head, which is pretty big. Wait, no.
That's what she said.
I came out wrong. Well, sometimes it depends on the subject. Okay, so we're going to try them today. Something that might surprise.
The only thing that's more annoying than having to look at her stupid face and listen to her stupid voice all day every day is when she has coagulated makeup. Right here. It's all I can see. There's nothing I can do about it. It's there. Wonderful.
Surprise you is that both of these individually is worth over 500 calories. Maybe that doesn't surprise you, but it surprised me. Like if you were on a diet as a lady, generally you're told to eat 1,500 calories a day if you're on like a calorie restrictive diet. So these two together would basically be almost your day's worth of calories. That and a bowl of cereal. Well, like a chocolatey bowl of cereal, because like what other kind of cereal would you be eating? A substantial breakfast and these two things. So I don't know which to try first. I guess we'll go for the classic, the Shamrock shake. I'm in Chicago right now, and Chicago is big on Ireland, and they're very big on Patrick's Day, and they dye their river green. I don't know if it's with food colouring. I assume it's probably passed some kind of environmental check to be allowed to be poured in the river. In Dublin, we also dye the river green. I don't think a lot of American people know that, but we do it too. But from the photos I've seen, now maybe they're photoshopped. That is a distinct possibility. but from the photos I've seen, the Chicago River is way, way greener. Also, can I just say something I really appreciate when I'm here in the States is that people don't mind you filming. Like a lot of times in Europe, especially if you're in an establishment like this, like a manager or something will come over to you and be like, you're not allowed to film. And you're like, I'm literally filming my face. Like that's it. And like you're allowed to film people who are like walking past in the background or whatever. Once you're not like focusing on them, well, you can have your own rules in an establishment, but that's like generally public service practice. Like once you're not focusing on people, unless they want to be in the video, then they go.
Jeez, what a dork.
But yeah, okay, so let's try our Shamrock Shake. Ooh, that's nice. Dangerously nice. It does taste minty. I forgot if it was minty or not, but it does. Does food coloring have a flavor, by the way? I don't know, but it does taste minty. Hang on, let me look up a little bit more about the Shamrock Shake. Okay, so here's some stuff about the Shamrock Shake. As I suspected, it was not invented in Ireland. It's a USA invention. It came about in 1967 by a guy called Hal Rawson, a Connecticut McDonald's owner and operator who made the delicious mint shake in celebration of St. Patrick's Day. It debuted nationally in 1970 and was an instant hit. Originally, it was just vanilla ice cream with green food coloring, but then it evolved into a mint taste because people were like, it's green, it's supposed to taste like something other than vanilla. So that's the flavor they made it. And here's a really lovely fact about the Shamrock Shake. In 1974, the first idea of the Ronald McDonald House came about when the daughter of a Philadelphia Eagles player was being treated for leukemia. Together with the local McDonald's owner who we talked about earlier, Hal Rawson, the inventor of the Shamrock Shake. Him and the founder of McDonald's got together and they decided to use the money from the Shamrock Shake to open the first Ronald McDonald House. The Ronald McDonald House is pretty cool because it keeps families together when a child is sick. Okay, and the Shamrock Sundae I'm reading came about in 1980. It's been around that long and I've never heard of it until today. Okay, let's try our Shamrock Sundae for the very first one. I don't think we actually sell Shamrock Sundaes in Ireland, but I could stand corrected. If you are in Ireland right now, let me know. Are they actually on sale there? Okay, this looks amazing. This is Oreo, right? It's an Oreo Shamrock Shake, Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. That is good, but I'll be honest, it tastes like over 500 calories. Like this, I could see myself drinking and not even thinking about it. This feels a lot heavier, but like, oh, so good. Oh, so good. I'll say it again. I'm so lucky I don't live in the USA because I would be morbidly obese and I would be happy with it. I'd be just in my house ordering DoorDash or whatever it is and just be eating all this kind of stuff. We don't have this kind of stuff in Europe, but maybe it's for the best because people like me would just eat it all the time. So the Shamrock Shake actually didn't go nationwide until 2012, which blows my mind because I feel like it's been around forever. Maybe it was only in like some branches in the world, but I feel like I grew up knowing the Shamrock Shake. Never having one, but knowing of it. So it is not rolled out internationally, but we do have it in Ireland, and the only other place I believe you can get a Shamrock Shake is in Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land.
So I give A++ to the Shamrock Shake, and oh my god, I say it sometimes, but I really mean it in this case. Dangerous. Dangerous. Shamrock Oreo McFlurry. Shout out today to a couple of very cool patrons.
A huge shout out to the absolute legends in squad and a happy St. Patrick's Day. Big thanks to Lou Miller, Rob Orr, Ron Shepherd, Tim Gibson, Bill Staley, Captain Dan Doherty, Travis Thomas, Larry Shepherd, Robert Harold, Michael McEwen, David Wilford, Escalec Art aka Chris, Mark D, Tim Donnelly, Joseph Mixon, Jack Heflin, E. Burms, Mira Schmidt, Michael E. Doherty, Christopher Martinez, Jim Luthroff, Stories Telling Stories aka Eric, and of course Sam Fuller. Whether it's hanging out or just knowing you're there supporting the channel, I appreciate you all so much. You make this so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Do go get yourself a Shamrock Shake if you can. That's it for today. See you on the other side. Bye.